Hello YouTube, this is Let Paint Rain, and I just have a quick video for you, just to go over my vest that I bought off of hustlepaintball.com. Pretty good vest, I really like it, provides lots of protection, mainly because I've been getting shot up here, I've been getting shot everywhere but the pouches, so it's always a good thing. This vest has actually a lot of nice features, like whenever you're not playing, it holds your mask. Okay, and it has an ID pouch and stuff like that. Hang on. Oh, back here, I just have a rag that I clean off small paint, like shots with, like splatters from them shooting by me. Then right here you have where your map goes. Okay, and then up here you have where your ID goes. Okay, now you go behind that. Okay, and you have this. It's just an ID. It's just a cell phone radio holder. Then in here you can just store stuff. I used to have a grenade, but I threw it. Not threw it out, but I blew it up. Then if you come over here, there's this little zip pouch. Right there. It just goes into that pouch back. Okay. Then you have 3 pouches up here. This one, I'm gonna put a smoke grenade in. This one, I have a rag. Well, I had a rag. I need to bleach it because it's pink, because it got covered in paint. And this one, I just have anti-fog stuff and a squeegee. Hang on YouTube, I'm going to turn down the lighting a bit. Enjoy my cat. Just enjoy staring at the wall. Okay. Sorry, I just had too much lighting. I was scared that it might not show. Okay, then behind these 3 pouches, there's this pouch, and I just keep my gloves. I keep 2 barrel socks just in case someone needs to borrow it. Borrow one of them. And that's pretty much it for that pouch. And that's pretty much it for the front sides. They have these spots right here for squeegee, 10-round tube, whatever you want. I found it really handy to put this thing in, the air hose. Then moving on to the back, you have this whole entire setup. You have this thing back here, and that's where you can store Camelbacks, whatever. Then the other day I went to the store and bought 2 other pods, so I don't use the other small pods that I used to use. I use these ones, so I have more paintballs to use out on the field. Okay, then right down here, this is a really nice feature that I like. Instead of struggling to rip it down, you just you can't really do it because there's not enough resistance on the front. But what you do is you just rip off that, like rip this down, and you get a nice thing. Then up here, then right here, same thing. Okay, this thing is a sturdy, well put together vest, but you may be thinking, what if I don't like this setup? Now, I like this setup, but what you can do is you can rip all these pod stuff off, like, look. Everything is connected by Velcro. So you can take off all this stuff and place it wherever you want. Now, I'm not going to do this because the more times you change it, the less Velcro power there is, so to speak. But these things will not fall off. This thing has this to make sure that your tank doesn't wiggle around too much. In fact, I'll tighten that later. Then it has this thing to make sure it doesn't go up, and then it has this thing to make sure that the pouch falls off, that you'll have this thing, so that if the pouch falls off, it'll still be connected to you. Then you can fix it when you're out or whatever. So I really like this vest. It's made by Gen X. GXG, sorry. Well, I think Gen X is GXG, but I might be getting my stuff mixed up. Okay, now this, if you go on to hustlepaintball.com or wherever you buy your paintball stuff, this thing will be called Gen X 4 plus 2. This thing holds a pod, this one holds a pod, plus 1, which is that. So that's all that this is. This is a Gen X 4 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, it's really good. It's really nice. You can buy it in camo, like forest camo. This camo, which I have, which is a, what do you call this camo? ACU, digital. And there's black. I didn't want to get black because I live in Florida and it's really, really hot here. So you can't really buy, well, I guess it's a lot harder here than it is in other parts of Florida because, you know, I'm down in Miami area. So, pretty hot, but still. So, that's pretty much it. Now let's just go to some features, not like helpful features. Well, these are helpful features, but like nothing that you should go wild about. Okay, I heard that cleaning vests is pretty hard, but with this one, you have these things right here. Okay, this thing, and what you do is you pull out the padding inside of here. All this really is mesh and this fabric. The rest of it is just like spongy material. So then you just pull this stuff out. You just pull that out, and you can just, there's also on the other side, and you can take this apart. This thing comes into 2 different parts. So you can just take them, you can take them both apart, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can take them both apart and throw it in the washing machine. Or the wash, depending on where you're from. We call it a washing machine. Some people call it a wash. Some people call it laundry. But anyway. So, that's pretty much my vest. Just give a nice out view. See you later, YouTube.